Hello, my dear audiences. Welcome to the show, the East-West Show. Jack Xiao's hosting with the G&E TV. Economy is our basic line that we want to talk about on a day-to-day basis, we wish. What at least we can seize those moments, try to get together some information for my audiences for their references. And there's a big event going on in September on the 25th. That's a Friday, right?
It is Friday.
It's a Friday. And that is a very meaningful event. I would say one of the most meaningful event. Because on the, nowadays you're talking about with the blooming of the economy back in China, and there are lots of EB-5 program going on towards immigration. And yet on our end, we have the Labor Department of United States, Labor Department, trying to get involved by utilizing as much as we can the foreign investors' money to boost up U.S. economy, which is a way that works both ends. In between, you have those agencies, good or bad. Well, sometimes they make little problems, make the matter a little mystifying, rather than just A to B direct. So with the status quo right now, the Labor Department of the United States gets in. It's United States Labor Department Minority Business Development Agency of Riverside gets involved. That's why they're putting the event on the 25th September to clarify, to simplify the picture. With me today is the sponsor, is the one behind the whole event, Mr. JoshuaYooweb. He is the M&A of the Labor Department Minority Business Development Agency out of Riverside. So welcome to the show.
Thank you, Jack.
All right, good.
Good morning. Well, thank you for inviting me to your show. This is actually a great show.
Sure.
Just I wanted to make one tiny correction. It's not a Department of Labor, it's a Department of Commerce.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Department of Commerce. All right, I'm sorry, Department of Commerce.
Department
Okay.
of Commerce. Okay.
Sure.
Great. This is the event that will be very interesting. In fact, it'll be one of those very rare opportunity where you get to see not only we get to talk about the economy, but also to talk about the foreign direct investment, simply known as EB-5 investments. Again, I am not a really expert out there in terms of EB-5. However, our organization have been involved with the EB-5 project with the different regional centers for many years. So I think I know, should I say, enough to not be dangerous. But again, there's a lot of experts and professionals in the EB-5 business, so that in this event, you actually get to meet and see these people and this question that you have regards to EB-5 investments.
Sure.
Yes.
I myself find this subject very interesting, and that's why, of course, we want to get involved. And by the way, EDI Media and G&E Studio is behind the same. As one of the media sponsors of the big event, because we see positivity in this program that will move on to utilize the situation to make it more positive rather than negative, because there are negativities there we're talking about, which we will talk about in a minute. Now, EB-5 program has been on for quite many years, am I right?
Yes, it is.
So, go ahead.
It started in 1992, so it's been maybe about 20 some years.
Yeah, 23 years
22
already.
years already. But in the beginning, it wasn't really as popular as right now. What happened in the between was that 2008, when U.S. economy going through the recession, that this became the only viable source to bring this capital to fund some of these projects and developments in the United States.
I see.
In fact, I would like to introduce one of the organizations called IIUSA. By the way, I'm not a member. I have none of these people.
RUSA?
IIUSA.
IIUSA. Yeah, what is that?
IIUSA is one of the biggest nonprofit advocacy EB-5 investment association in the United States. Based in Washington, D.C., they represent about 260 regional centers and also various professionals such as attorneys, agents, business plan writers, economists, or developers in the United States.
I see.
So according to their statements, they say that in 2013, EB5 investment account for $3.5 billion of investment coming to the United States, and also represent about 45,000 job creation for 2013.
Wow.
Okay.
Why,
So 2014 even got bigger. They claim that EB5 investment brought in about $6.5 billion of economic contribution to the GDP.
Almost double.
Yes. And
double the previous year.
Also credit to about 135,000 jobs in the United States. And those are such a huge numbers. And this is 2015. All I know is that 2015 is supposed to be bigger than 2014. So it's been really rapidly growing for past 5 years. So at this point, in fact, what I've been hearing from the people these days is that the USCIS is the United States Citizen Immigration Services, are the main regulators and stakeholders in the EB5 investments. They're going to be sunsetting our existing policy by end of September 30th.
What do you mean by sunset?
Well, they're going to bring the
Meaning
new changes,
They're
new law.
gonna terminate it? What?
Well, they don't exactly terminate it, but their various initiatives has been introduced, which none of us has any information. But the rumor that has been circulating, we think that they're going to be raising the target amount, minimum investment amount.
I see.
And also they bring more of a compliance regulation towards regional centers.
All right.
And to weed out the bad apple.
Oh, I see.
And also they may, because right now it has been more like 5-year on renewal basis, they may, for the first time, make this program more like permanent. That means that they no longer have to be going for the renewal anymore.
I see.
So there are various changes they're going to bring forth, which no
In
one
other
really
words,
knows.
they are updating.
Yes,
they
they
are
are.
upgrading
Yes,
the EB5 program,
Yes, it
right?
is.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good. All right. My dear audience, today we're talking about the U.S. economy versus the EB5 immigration program, which is a very good program. But there are bad apples, or call them bad eggs in there, that makes called program or project make it some kind of little mystifying to lots of people, including me myself. If you ask me what is EB5, well, to me it's just a term. And what does it require and what to do, I don't know yet because I'm not in the field, right? But to people who do have the money trying to invest into the United States, well, probably that's the best way to get a green card, the soonest, right? The fastest. Yes. Anyway, with my good friend Joshua Young, he's the MA of the
MBDA.
What?
Director of Mergers and Acquisitions is the corporate financing. Yeah.
I see. So he is with the Commerce Department, U.S. Commerce Department, with the Minority Business Development Agency out of Riverside. He's sharing his thoughts on their efforts about combining the U.S. needs, the U.S. demands, with the EB5 trend, trying to prevent anything between that causes hustle and rustles. Right. So let's take a very short moment now. When we come back, we'll continue finding what are the hustle rustles in between and how we can clarify. We can make sure things are done in the proper way. So stay with us, please.